fishes, Courtney Mermaid here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys a monofin storage solution, or more specifically, my monofin storage solution. Now that I have 13 monofins in my collection and 2 pairs of flippers, this has become more essential than ever, and I'm going to show you guys what this is, how it works, and why I love it. All right guys, so here is my stand with all of my monofins. If you guys would like to check out the video explaining all of the different fins and all of the good details and all of the things, I will make sure to link that for you guys. Yeah, so this is called the Algot. I am sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, as I was sure I pronounced it wrong. I have done one of these videos before showing you guys how I put it together and everything, but it's been a couple of years now and I wanted to show you, like, yes, this is still the best system I have found for storing my monofins. I bought it at IKEA. It was about $19. They come in a variety of different like sizes. They're stackable. Like, some of them come with drawers you can get. Wheels, I wish I had gotten. So if you are looking at this and you're thinking, oh, well, this is really cool, get it with wheels. You can get wheel attachments. I'll eventually look at getting them, but you know, we're all in quarantine right now and IKEA isn't open, so wheels would have been helpful. I also do find the only weird thing with this is it does start to loosen after a while. These guys do loosen a little bit over time, so make sure to keep the little hex nut IKEA twisty thing so that you can tighten it periodically. It doesn't happen often. I do it like once a year. This is great though because you can slide it in and out of the way. If it had wheels, it would be a little bit better, but this is how I do it. And they just sort of stack, like these guys obviously all sit on top, but I'll tell you which ones fit the best. Obviously the Luna fits really well on here. Some of them, like this guy falls through, like this is the Mermaid Fantasy 1, and because he's so floppy, it sort of falls through, so I put it on the top. The Mahina doesn't fit super amazing in here. It fits okay, but it kind of sticks out, so I put it on the top on an angle, seems to work best. This guy does not fit, so the only monofin I have so far in my collection that doesn't actually fit in between nicely is the minnows. He's wider than this is, so if I show you, if I put it on here, like it doesn't fit. So, oops, sorry. But if I stick it in here, you can see that that's it. That's as far as she goes. So this one definitely has to live on the top. In some cases, some of them fit a little bit better than others. The shooter, probably if I do it that way, fits okay, like that. Otherwise, I just stack them alternating in each other. So the Linden's a really good example of this one. This one you have to put in on an angle though. So like that one, and then you could put the little Linden on top, and then it's like the foot pocket, the foot pocket, the foot pocket, the foot pocket, so that they kind of balance each other out and it's not gonna like fall in on itself. I also have flippers on this and they just stack like one on top of the other really nicely. So it's a great storage solution. I feel like it works best for what I'm doing, because even when I used to store these all in a tub, it still took up so much more space somehow than this does. And you just do it by order of importance, like order of how you use stuff, and then just work your way up. It doesn't have to be super complicated, but this also, you could actually get 2 because they stack, right? You could get 2 and you could get drawers. You could keep all your mermaid tails in one and then you could keep all of your monofins below. How clever would that be? I have a different way of storing my mermaid tails, and that's going to be a whole other video, and I can't wait to finally, I know I said that in the last one of these, but I'm so excited to finally show you guys because I have a good way of storing my mermaid tails now, and I'm super excited to share that with you. This, like I said, is the Algot. It's from IKEA. Hello my fishes, editing Courtney coming at you really quick. When I went to search for the Algot to share a link with you guys, apparently they no longer make the Algot. However, I did find a lot of them available on Craigslist and on other secondhand kind of stores, so you may be able to find one for cheap. It seems they've replaced the Algot with something called the Leonard, so I will leave the links to that in the description box down below, but that is not something I've tried and I don't know how well it'll work. But if you can find it secondhand, that might be a really good way to go. Back to regular Courtney. If you're looking for a storage unit, measure your monofins just to make sure before you go and drop a few dollars. The only thing I don't recommend when it comes to storing your monofin is I don't recommend hanging them by their straps. You know, the ones that are rubber or nylon, maybe it isn't so bad, but if you have, say, a silicone fin, like this is the Mermaid Fantasy 1, I wouldn't hang this one by its heel straps. I don't think this is a particularly good way to do it. You know, another way of storing your monofins, I can actually show you one more thing as a bonus. So this is actually another way that you can do it. If you have a monofin that you like to keep within a mermaid tail, I actually got a bike rack. I think this was this. There's like a garden supply rack where you like hang rakes and stuff. And I actually have, so I have 2 Luna monofins, one that stays one that stays in a mermaid tail all the time, because I like to have one of my tails on display, especially now with everything that's going on. I like to just keep the mermaid vibes going. So there is a Luna in here, and it does fit quite nicely. Most of my monofins actually do. The only ones that don't, they have a little bit of a hard time with this. The mertailor fin, because of the flop, does not stay upwards. You'd have to put like an additional hook to hold it in place up there. Short but sweet, but I hope it gave you a good idea of how you can store your monofins easily in your apartment. One more time, I do recommend if you get that with wheels, I think it might be a little bit easier to deal with. I haven't tried it obviously with wheels yet, but I do think that's something I want to do, just because dragging it back and forth on my hardwood floors is a wonderful thing to not be doing all the time. Yeah, but I'm filming, right? You got one more in there? I'll let you have one more. There you go, okay. Now that's it though, right? All right, and if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the pod and the bell notification as well, so you never miss an upload. Got lots of good stuff coming at you. More good mermaid content. Look how cute he is, really. It's ridiculous. And I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy during this time, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Happy swimming, bye. I'm so little. Oh, he touched it.